This is just a curious test stream. Test, test. Can anyone hear me if they're watching? Hello, hello. I'm just doing a quick test. Honestly, I don't feel like doing a lot of I don't honestly feel like doing a lot of community post. Hello. Hi there everybody. Um so if you hadn't checked out the community post, um I'm on a break for March while I get everything reset and reinstalled. It's heartbreaking first off to have to put off the Pacific Saga if you guys didn't get a chance to watch the ending to I believe it was Bear's Limit. Um so I have to put a damper on that. I did have fun fact. I did have it started. Um I did have it started for my to start until the update happened the day SP5 came out, and I should have waited when I got up in the morning, but I wanted to go into play Train Simulator, and then all of a sudden when I came back, I ended up finding the game has broken uh, numerous models, so I have to reinstall everything. So everything that you've probably seen from previous episodes might be reverting back to the original way. Probably going to keep everything on the same route until I decide I can go back to updating or re-downloading a lot of the routes. I hope first off, uh, if NV3 Games actually sees this, just revert back to SP4 until you get the bugs fixed. A lot of you go ahead, Shane. You can ask me any question. Honestly, I'm gonna turn this into a Q&A. So if you have any questions, please ask them away. So pretty much, yeah. Um, right now, I'm looking into getting another special guest to start the Pacific Saga. For those who don't know I should be able to send Fergus's lines tonight. If not, please remind me tomorrow. I should be able to send. I've been very busy trying to get those lines in, or trying to get a lot of things. I haven't really seen a full redub of your projects, Trevor. I might take a look at that after the live. Um, my favorite video I've made, surprisingly, is Murdoch's Whistle. I enjoyed making it. Um, one of my favorites, actually, I've made out of all the series episodes of the NWR Futures. If you're talking about, if you want to go into the Roseworth technicality, my favorite Roseworth Railway episode I've made would be actually the just a favorite one to make in Trains Driver 2. As I started getting a little bit of started getting the hang of using a lot of the free roam camera. So that was something I really kind of enjoyed. Um, I do. I actually try to make it. Well, after seeing a post where I think I don't know who had said that. Um, what do you mean by what is live? Union Pacific or Lewis Union Pacific Big Boy 2021. Oh, it's just basically a test live plus a Q&A. So if you have any questions, uh, put them in the chat. I'll try and answer them as the best I can. Uh, but going off of what you said, Shane, a Yorkshire accent was one of the things that I remember seeing a post on Twitter, and I tried to recreate the Yorkshire accent, but it's not coming out as what I want. So I reverted back to the Scottish accent. I originally had plans to put Emily as an role open and available for people to, volunteer for. Oh, no problem, Trevor. I honestly, for those who don't know yet, Porter is set to be part of the NWR Futures. Can everyone still hear me? It varies from time to time, to be honest with you. My favorite TTTE character so far right now, and has always remained, is Murdoch. Murdoch has been my favorite since the day I actually got into Thomas and Friends. I remember my first episode. I think I was around 4 or 5. I watched. I remember watching a full a PBS airing of Peace and Quiet. I can't remember what 2 other episodes were involved into the Peace and Quiet on PBS airing. But I just remember being introduced to Murdoch, and boy, I just fell in love with the character ever since. So Murdoch has still been my number 1 favorite character. But like I said, it varies from time to time. I don't know. I do plan on getting more guest stars to appear in my series. Right now, no one. I'm just gonna keep it a surprise. I'll keep it up to a mystery for you guys because I still haven't gotten confirmation from other people. I sent out messages for. We're looking into having a guest narrator actually narrating the 4-part special. So if I do reach up to 1,000 subscribers during the rest of March, I will consider the 4-part episode as a 4-part special, a 1,000 subscriber special 4-part series. I do have actual plans in June for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, another 4-part special event. So so basically I have 3 specials planned. 2 of them are like a 1,000 subscriber special. One of them, I remember one of oh, thank you, Trevor. Sorry, where was I? So one of them is an official 1,000 subscriber event, which is sort of an origin story to Mr. Melvin. I remember most of you guys were wondering who Mr. Melvin was, and I know I've seen a lot of comments about Mr. Melvin. So I plan to do an origin story. As for the other one, Pacific is my I wouldn't say my last OC character, but my newest OC character I've made after Lydia and Clanline. I am gonna actually cue you in on a little interesting fun fact. So if you have gone deep into my YouTube channel and looked down on an old video, either I think it was under the Sixapalooza event, when Roseworth actually hit 6 episodes. There was a little segment called NWR Future Shorts, which was filmed using models. Now, for those who don't know, NWR Futures was actually meant to be filmed in that way before I had lost my brain to editing a lot of the sound effects. I will answer that question after I finish talking. So it was really planned to be more of a model series. A lot of areas around here around Soda would have been updated. The Steam team was actually going to be updated actually before Lydia was planned for the series. We were introduced. Sorry, I shouldn't say we were introduced. I had originally had plans for Lady to be a member of the Steam team. My dream amount of subscribers at the end of the year, hopefully, is around 2,000 subscribers, 3,000. I don't really have much of a plan, really. I only do this just for fun, so I don't really expect much from it. But one of the things, like I said, was basically Lady was meant to be part of the series, and Mr. Melvin's private engine, for those who know, is Clanline, was not meant to actually be part of the series, or not even meant to be. I shouldn't say. I'm trying to think of the word here. Was not meant to be created at all. That's the word. Clanline was never meant to be created. It was never actually meant to be part of the series. It wasn't until so Mr. Melvin's original private engine was a Playrail C51. I remember the actual name of it, Yamaguchi. That was the name of the locomotive. I just can't remember the name of or the number of it. Either a C57-1 or a C51 around. It has a C in it. That's all I can say. That was Mr. Melvin's original, and his name was Yoku, first off, and that was Mr. Melvin's original private engine, and I had a whole backstory for him. He knew Hiro. Hiro knew him. They both used to work together. Jake slash the Carson Marenka video workshop rendition of Murdoch. I am using. I don't even have the box anymore. I can't. I don't really have a box, but it's part of a vlogging kit that I got on Black Friday. Really good, actually. Helps me with the voice acting. But I don't really know what the microphone's name or the actual kit I got it from. Oh, iJoys. I got it from iJoys. That's the microphone I'm using. It's from iJoys. So that's pretty much one of the game plans I have set for NWR Futures. 3 specials, one for the Queen, one for the 1,000 subscribers, and the other one is a 4-part special. Technically, a 1,000 subscribers special if you want to count it. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah, so for the month of March, don't expect any new episodes. I do apologize. Like I said, it's mainly because of N3V Games' SP5 update. Kind of screwed things over. So I can't do anything about it. I have to reinstall a lot of content that I've had on the original game, and I'm furious, first off, that I have to redo hours worth of, or actually months worth of downloading. So I have to figure out a new plan. Anyways, does anyone else have any questions for me? Either about Tom's Friends NWR Futures or any of my other series? Because I might do this again probably in the near future. So if you didn't have any questions, then I can always answer more in the near future. Alrighty, so this test stream, if all of you guys can hear me, and if I can see all the content, all the text messages or the chats, I certainly know it works. So for those who actually stuck around, thank you. I'll see you again in probably another video, or okay, I'll let you think. Actually, there's something else I wanted to say. Even though March starts this Saturday, and you did, if you checked my channel, there's one episode that's actually planned for March, or that's premiered for March. That video was made before the SP5 update had happened, so, and I kind of switched it around. Originally, Richard Bear's Limits, not Richard's Limits, Bear's Limits was actually meant for the fifth. Was actually meant for the fifth, and the other one was actually meant for the um was actually meant for last week Saturday. So that's pretty much I did a little swap or a switch that would basically allow me to actually release an episode early instead of releasing an episode late. So that's pretty much it. Anyways, I gotta get going. I'm still reinstalling a lot more content, and I have to do a lot more fixing. So I shall see you guys soon, probably in April. Have a good night or morning, depending on where you guys are. My least favorite character is Philip. And to be honest with you, Alex, before you leave, to be honest with you, with Philip, before all of you guys start putting in the comments, I know there's going to be something in the comments that you gave Philip his own episode in episode 8. That's the episode. It was a little test, honestly, in Trains 2019 when I first got it. I preferred to consider it non-canon. So it is technically an episode, but not even canon to my series. So, yeah.